blessed ones of the nations of the world. One more time, thus is your brother Dan Moses, or say your Sakodi of TRC, Ghana, coming to you with the continuation of our expose's testimony, New World Disorder. This is going to be expose part 278, 279 would follow, and 280 is going to be what to do. 278 expose is being recorded on the 19th of October 2023, Thursday night, and this series 278, 279, 280, they are going to be for the Lord's Day, Saturday, the 21st of October 2023. So, humanity and the nations of the world. Akwaba to the program, Testimony New World Disorder. And before we begin, we want to officially welcome each other by saying Akwaba, Allen, Sahalen, Shagitan, welcome, Inganjoni, Benvindo, you are welcome. Kuso, Diwo, to San Yusenyo, Okukulaba, Mahuya, Mengalaba, Boye, Maramu, Karibu, Ekabo, no, O, Sanu, de Zua, Enkwang de Hena, Mitas, Duburo, Pejaluvat, Bine Ivinit, Barigalut, Vita Ichi, Ayubon, Dobridoya, Velkommen, Estan, Hozut, Walan, Adoman, bienvenido, namaste, swagetan, Kush, Amadid, Baruch, Haba, Marhaba, Wanyong Haminida, Wanyin, Nyejeko, Anemime, Nyejeko, We Zolo Novio, Nia Wezo, Akwaba to the program, Testimony New World Disorder. Testimony New World Disorder, as we know, is the program through which we get to know what is happening to Ghana, America, humanity, and the nations of the world in these times of global deception, delusion, and lies that are willfully made up by some of the very people that we trust to be there for humanity and the nations of the world. Yet, for almost 2 decades, for 17 years now, in worship of this extremely dangerous U.S. undercover agent, Daniel Jezebel Babylon Caesar, have dealt with humanity by willful lies, deception, and delusion. The same people that we trust to be there for humanity, and they have brought Ghana, America, and the nations of the world into this total global helplessness. But we want to understand and reiterate over and over again that Ghana and America are the centers for the global evil pursuit. These two nations have been hijacked by evil forces that operate from America, and they have hijacked these two nations as stood stages for their agenda of the pursuit of mark of the beast 666, as the Bible has talked about, to be unleashed on the human race against humanity, no matter our religious affiliation, no matter our race, no matter our gender. So long as you are a member of the human race, they are coming after your soul. All that they are doing on the nations of the world, COVID-19 and Russia, Ukraine, now shift to Israel, Palestine, Gaza. They are all part of the agenda of these wicked forces who are turning Russia and Ukraine against each other, turning Israel and Palestine against each other, in diverting of our attention from the medical terrorism which they perpetrated against humanity under the guise of COVID-19. So let's watch them closely. Nana Addo Akufo and his administration of Ghana, the new terrorist, the tribalist of Ghana, and their counterpart in America, they are playing humanity under this evil pursuit against humanity. Akwaba to the program, Testimony New World Disorder, Humanity and the Nations of the World. We want to reiterate, this is expose part 278, and we would want us to understand and know that as at this 19th of October 2023, Thursday night, I have been assaulted, I've been attacked and assaulted in a plot by the new terrorists, the haters of the Jews, the terror network raised by Nana Addo Akufo and his administration. Mahamudu Bawumia Dampare, the Ghana police IGP, who have been operating these terror cells in Dowenya Adakope area since 2017. This terror network has been in operation last week, Saturday, October 14th. In the expose, we have made us to understand that yes, Israel, we are at war. On the 17th of October, this same new terrorist operating from Dowenya instigated, orchestrated, triggered the attack on Israel. They initiated the orchestration from Ghana, and it was unleashed by Hamas, as the world was told. The world have seen and it was told. This evil pursuit, Ghana is the center of it. The government of Nana Addo Dankwa Dowenya, the haters of Jews, initiated their evil on the 7th of October, and the consequence thereof was the practical unleashing of the terror against Israel. We have declared that Israel, we are at war. On the 14th of October, we told humanity, and we have told us that we have been able to relocate from the secret terror cell that was being operated by the Bawumia's terror network and Akufo's new terrorist. And we are in this premises and we are trying to get ourselves together. As we see, we have the images of the saints, many of whom have been killed through these 17 years of cowardly secret terrorism against Ghana. We have the images back, we have the flags of various nations back, which means that God is good to us and continue to be good to us. However, the new terrorists do not want to see us move forward, continue with the expose. So, as we see us coming back with the things being organized and being put in place, the images, the saints are back, the flags are back. This Thursday, the 19th of October 2023, the same operator of the terror cell from which we move has orchestrated with the new terrorist who track me 24/7 night and day. And this night, they have unleashed their terror of physical assault on me, damaged my phone, my cell phone. Humanity, thus we have been to the same Dowenya police station, which have been colluding with the IGP of Ghana and the Ghana police headquarters, and they have made the terrorists continue to kill Ghanaians in Adakope, burning them. We have gone to the same police and they have issued to us this medical forms. God willing, because it is night, they have advised that tomorrow morning we'll go for examination regarding the assault. We believe in law and not lawlessness, so we shall, no matter how many times we are terrorized, we shall continue going before the law. So Ghana, let's know and understand, Israel is at war and we are being attacked here in Ghana and in Israel, but the Lord is in control. God bless you, humanity and the nations of the world. You know, somebody must take a message to the haters of Jews and the new terrorists of Nana Addo Dankwa, Mahamudu Bawumia and Dampare, that God fashioned the Jew to be that the more you terrorize, you oppress and suppress the Jew, the stronger the Jew waxes. So for their information, this week we are receiving 3 exposés in confounding them, proving how strong the Jew becomes the more you terrorize him. So this is expose part 278, 279 is going to follow, and 280 is going to be what to do. Humanity and the nations of God. To the program Testimony, New World Disorder. Ghana, America and the nations of the world. Last week, the 14th of October 2023, Saturday, the last day, we have exposed that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo, knowing that their hatred for the Jews that they are bred in Ghana amongst the new terrorists, by that they have been able to orchestrate the attack on Israel on the 7th of October 2022 through Hamas. We have exposed that, and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo is seeking a damage control to make a fool of Ghana, America, Israel and the nations of America. Flew from Ghana to America and I've exposed to us last week, Saturday, the last day, October, that he is in America. And I've told us his trip is purely political, trying to play on the minds of Israel. The same people, the same terrorists behind what was unleashed by Hamas on Israel. He's the same man that has gone to stand in America, telling America that he is for Israel and is for Ukraine against Russia. Well, Ghana, I told her the trip was highly political, and it has nothing to do with any support that he as a person has for Israel, but it is the position of Ghana as a nation that he declared in America, but not that he and his political party are in support of Israel. No, they hate Israel and they hate me, and they have been the cause of what Israel is suffering. Humanity, let me give us more insight. As political as the trip of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo to America to go make a fool of the American people and the Ghanaian people, let's see how political the trip is. This man goes to America, and before he went to America to go make a fool of Israel and the nations of the world, the man, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo, had, with his administration, orchestrated a friendly match between the Black Stars of Ghana and Mexico, followed by another friendly match between the US and the Black Stars of Ghana. America, and I told us that his trip is highly political and it has nothing to do with his allegiance to Israel or no, or anything like that. He is been operating the haters of Jews and the new terrorists whose terrorism has caused what the world is seeing in Israel and at Gaza. Now, America, we must understand that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo, wherever I stand, just like Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, yes, in America, I've reiterated it over and over again at the White that if I move to the left, they go to the right. If I go to the right, they go to. They never want to go to the same way. That is how they have always been. That is why we saw Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo, knowing how much how much love I have for the Black Stars, which love is known to FIFA. It's known to the coach, coaches that have handled Black Stars. It's known to the Black Stars themselves. How much of a support that I've stood with, I've been to the Black Stars and my love for the Black Stars. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo, in seeking to tear down the Black Stars due to his hatred for me, ensured that because my coded name is Russia, the Russia 2018, he made sure that he and his administration, they made sure that the Black Stars were relegated and never qualified for Russia 2018. Ghana, let's listen to this. Now, as much a hater that he is for me, and he's visiting his hatred on the Black Stars of Ghana, seeking to destroy the Black Stars, before he went to the US to go make a fool of Israel and America, Ghana and the nations of the world, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo has orchestrated his administration. They have orchestrated a soccer match between the Black Stars and Mexico. That match was a fixed match, and it was a sold-out match. The one between Ghana and Mexico, the score was 2. Ghana Black Stars was humiliated with 2-0. Now, Ghana, America knows, United Nations knows, the nations of the number 2 is one of the coded names that is associated, that I'm referred to for all these years of 17 years of terrorism against me. The 2 is in reference to me. That is the reason why Mexico scored Ghana, the Ghana Black 2-0, not 3, not 5, not any 2. They did that purposely. It was a plot by the government of Akufo Addo, the Black Star coach, and cliques are the US. Traitors within the United States, they did this, seeking to use the humiliation of the Black Stars to divert attention from what they are doing to the nation Ghana, America, Israel, and the nations of the world. Akwa to the program, Testimony New World. This same when Nana Addo Akufo has returned from America, he made sure that this was happening to the Black Stars, to tear us down, to destroy the Black Stars. Now, right after the magical humiliation of the Black Stars, they have also orchestrated another total humiliation of the Black Stars, total destruction of the Black Stars by the US national team. Ghana, the Black Stars were scored 4-0. 4-0. As political as Nana Addo Akufo-Addo's trip was, and as diabolical as they want to be in visiting their hatred for me on the Black Stars, they sold the match. I challenge FIFA to go investigate the Black Stars US match that was played and the Black Stars Mexico match. Let FIFA go and investigate. This is the same person that I've stood for with FIFA, and I've been making proposals to FIFA. I call on FIFA to go investigate. It will be realized that the match was a fixed match. It was a fiasco match, and it was a politically motivated agenda that was exhibited to humiliate the Black Stars, to tear the Black Stars down. Ghana, we must know that as willfully orchestrated a thing that was done to the Black Stars. Within the first 12 minutes, the Black Stars were whipped 3-0. Not the first 15 minutes, not the first 10 minutes, within the first 12 minutes. I've told us that numerology has become part of the agenda of the global forces. That same 12 was the date on which Dampari sat at the Parliament of Ghana, 12th of September, to make a fool of the Parliament of Ghana and the Ghanaian people. That was the date. That same 12th November was the day on which Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and his administration killed Jerry Don Rawlings under medical terrorism. Let's note. So there was nothing accidental about the 3 goals that was unleashed on the Black Star within the first 12 minutes. Now, let me uncover to us what the 3 goals that came at the first 12 minutes, what it means. Now, there are 4 human beings, one of which is this extremely dangerous US undercover, Daniel Caesar, Elizabeth Sarkodie, and Grace Ohima Sarkodie, with myself. These 3 individuals were all born in America. They were all born in America. I am the only Ghanaian and the only African born in Ghana. In the problem created by Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Ban Ki-moon, and traitors within the United Nations and in America, the government of the traitors, the new terrorists of Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, in their evil pursuit for the past 17 years. Their agenda is, I am the only Ghanaian, African, among the family of 4. The family of 4. We were only 4. And I, the African, must be relegated. I must be killed. I must be terrorized. I must be assassinated to give the extremely dangerous US undercover agent the opportunity to go marry the man that she intended getting married, and the marriage was suspended for her to come engage in a set-up marriage with me. And when the cover got blown, she started giving birth to unwanted children that she never wanted. So these 3 individuals politically has been an agenda that was being pursued by the Obama administration. for the 8 years. In America, at the White House, we have exposed over and over again that when the Obama administration, they have used the number 3. It was in reference to the 3 American citizens. And when they use 1, it is in reference to me. So the White House knows so well. In these years of my exposés at the White House, they understand. Therefore, politically, the Obama administration made sure that they have bonded with corporate forces in pursuit of that hatred agenda. That the only African in the family, the only Ghanaian in the family of 4, must be killed. And they were raising support from corporate forces in support of that agenda. Therefore, during the Obama's era, as part of they pushing that agenda to get me assassinated, we saw corporate bodies in America coming out with all kinds of shirts with the number 3. Sometimes the 3 is on the, sometimes it's at the back. That was something that took over America. And because the American people believe in all men are created equal, they believe in the human race, there were also the courageous of America that were standing in countering that hate agenda, that were behind the 333 agenda of producing, coming out with product with that 33 on them, in furthering the agenda that I must be relegated from the family at all cost. They also, those that stood for the values of America, all men are created equal, they bonded with corporate forces and started countering that agenda with clothing, that shoes, that footwears that they came out with a message that end 1, shirts, t-shirts, and Lacoste with the message end 1, countering the agenda of 3, telling them that you cannot pursue hate crime. That is not what America is for. You can't pursue hate crime of killing and destroying the only African in the family because he's African. That is un-American. So there were corporate bodies who were also on the side of the African, who were on the side of America and was on the side of humanity, that were fighting the terrorists of Nana Addo Akufo, traitors that Ban Ki-moon has raised within the United Nations, and were pursuing hate crime, traitors that had taken over the White House and were tearing down America. Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, and their cronies tearing down America. So Ghana, this is the reason why we saw the first 3 goals in the first 12 minutes. Now, the last 1 goal that came in its separate time altogether to make it 4. That last goal was in reference to me. They designed it tactically, not 2 goals coming first in the first 12 minutes and then the one coming, the other 2 coming later. The 4 goals has to do with the position of the government of Nana Addo Akufo, Ban Ki-moon and the traitors, the evil forces in America, the Barack Obama, the Hillary Clintons, the Joe Bidens, who have taken a stand that it is either I should be killed, my family members in Ghana should be killed, and give me no roots in Ghana to compel me to go get remarried to the extremely dangerous US undercover agent, or I should be assassinated. So ever since I returned to Ghana, their agenda of buying the minds of, even when I was in US, buying the minds of women as false witnesses, terrorist, she terrorists, to be false witnesses to make up an agenda that I am in relationship with them, that they settle them business-wise, money, mansions, and cars being the general reward. The government of Nana Addo Akufo Addo The trip that he made to America was to go assure the Biden administration that the terrorism that they are using Addo for, everything has succeeded. And therefore, they are imposing of the undercover agent on me as my wife against my will, after she plotted to get me assassinated and lynched and has killed my family members. They have succeeded by their fiasco investigation, which investigation has resulted in they planning to get me killed and putting me under death threat. Nana Akufo went to America to assure them that everything is over. And therefore, I will be going back to America, and they shall impose the undercover agent on me in marriage, and the family of four, three born in America, and the one. That is the stand of the traitors for Ban Ki-moon, that they must compel me to get back to the marriage, to go marry my killer, or they would not let any Ghanaian pave way for any Ghanaian to get married to me. They will kill all my family members and give me no place in Ghana to call, give me no roots in Ghana to call my family in Ghana, and compare, because they have sold a Ghanaian for money. The traders within the United Nations have sold a Ghanaian. The government of Nana Addo have sold a Ghanaian as a slave in the 21st century. And the Ghanaian said he will never bow. They can kill all Ghanaians. I will not get remarried to the extremely dangerous US undercover agent. There will never be that family of four again. These are my two tortured and abducted children. I demand their release from their abductor, and from abduction. I demand their release. That is the only way to peace. I will not marry the extremely dangerous US undercover agent. And any investigative reports, let it be from the office of the special prosecutor, whom they call prosecutor. Let it be from the Attorney General. Let it be from the government of Nana. Let it be from the Supreme Court. Let it be from the United Nations. Let it be from the ICC Hague. Let it come from the Biden administration. I've made it clear that the covering up of crimes is a crime. I've made it clear that the use of bribery to the point of killing my family, bribing my family members, willing family members to aid them in the covering up of the crime, to get them to kill me, and then turning around killing those same family members and bribing their children to aid them to kill me. You cannot, it doesn't hold in any professional investigative process. So I will not accept the results. So there is no way I'm going to. Black Stars, your humiliation was orchestrated because of me. Nana Addo, as much as he hated the Black Stars and doesn't want to see anything called Black Stars in Ghana, he, for the hatred for me, orchestrated terrorism against Christian Attu, and they got Christian Attu killed in Turkey under the guise of Turkey earthquake, when they have unleashed their terror against my land, infiltrated my land and destroyed all the plants that I grew on the land under their agenda, cut them young before they grow. And they caught Christian Attu young and killed him. When my expose regarding the haters of Jews, beginning to kill Jews in America because of their hatred for me, Nana Addo could not stand it. Mahmoud Bawumia and the state-sponsored terrorists could not stand it. So they had to orchestrate for Christian Attu to be killed, just like they orchestrated the killing of my Reverend Dr. Nabemado due to their hatred for me. America, let's go to expose part 279. They haven't seen any yet. Yahweh, my God, is a mighty warrior. A man of war is his name. And he's going to humiliate and totally destroy the new terrorists, the haters of Jews, and prove himself God. My children shall be set free by the finger of Yahweh, or else the killers shall die. God bless you, and God bless my homeland, Ghana. Black Stars, your defeat was, the match was sold. It was a well-planned evil against the Black Stars. America, we tell them 3. They say 3, and we say and 1. But that one is an African. Africa, I belong. Announcement. America, God is bringing me as African, as a Ghanaian in America. I am coming to declare my support for Israel against the hatred against Israel. God bless you. I don't know how long I will stay when I come, but all I know is God is bringing me to declare my support for Israel, and so that I'll be hated the more. You must remember that when Kofi Annan was killed, I flew from Ghana to America 1 week to go call on the United Nations for investigation, for a probe, for an inquest to the killing, and they covered it up. I returned within a week. America, I shall come, and I'm coming to throw my support for Israel and let me be hated the more. I don't know how long I'll stay when I come, but I know God is bringing me. God bless you. God bless my homeland, Ghana. Bye bye.